Hey guys, so today was supposed to be a monthly Sword and Shield booster box update video, and I kind of wanted to talk about something a bit different and kind of how I think most people should probably just take a bit of a break from Pokemon investing, take a step back, regroup, because it's going to be a long year. And I think in terms of Sword and Shield, not too much is going to happen over the next few months. So, Lost Origin, this is sitting around $400 on TCG Player. I think this is going to go sideways, like all of these other sets, right? Brilliant's going to stay around 300. Chilling Reign's in that 360, 370 range, below 400 still. Fusion Strike's sitting around $500. I mean, maybe Fusion. If there's any box to push through a little bit, it's probably going to be Fusion. I wouldn't be surprised if this one slowly moves up to 550. But things like Astral and Silver, I think, are going to sit around 250 for a while. And then maybe Evolving Skies continues to go because this is selling for almost $1,500 over the past couple days on TCG Player. But I think a lot of these boxes, we've seen insane growth on them over the past couple months, right? Like my portfolio's gone from $75,000 up to almost $130,000 over a couple months, right? This year alone, I'm up, let's see, January 1st, 108 grand, so over 20K over the past couple weeks. So insane growth, and that's mostly due to these Sword and Shield booster boxes like Fusion Strike, Lost Origin. So think that a lot of these are going to go sideways. I'm probably still going to talk about a lot of these boxes in the future, but I'm probably not going to bring them up too much. You know, don't worry about checking these every day. We're at a point now where we're going to see some stagnation. We're not going to see too much movement in these boxes. Same thing with even Vivid Voltage and Battle Styles. Like maybe once they sell out, we see them move up a little bit to 180, 190, but I don't think they're going to go above that. The things that I'd be much more interested in keeping an eye on, Paldea Vault obviously is a big one. Obsidian Flames and Paradox, these first few sets from Scarlet and Violet era, even base set, you know, those four sets, keep an eye on those. I think is interesting to see what happens. And then keeping an eye out for reprints on things like Stellar, and then obviously Paldean Fates is a big one. I think Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks has basically been confirmed at this point. We don't know what products we're getting, or at least I don't know. Some distros and people with distro access may already know, and they're just keeping it secret because they have to or whatever. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens once we get a reprint for that. And obviously 151 I think is a big play right now. You have the Blooming Waters collections out at Costco, Canada, and the US. These have been restocking like crazy. Shout out to PokeNotify. If you're in there, you probably had a good opportunity to get some of these. So I think that is probably one of the most exciting things right now. 151, Surging reprint, and then obviously Prismatic Evolutions, which is crazy. I'm going to have to make a video later this week on what's going on. I ordered 7 ETBs through a company in Canada, a store in Canada. I imagine I'm not going to get those. And, you know, after I read their press release on it, I'm actually kind of annoyed with how they're handling the situation, especially after what I was told by them over a month ago. So when I make that video, once I know for sure what's going on with my product there, I'm going to be making a video because I'm not really happy with how they handled the situation. Also, the Pokemon Center in Walmart. This is my Pokemon Center order. I've had to hide some of the information, my shipping address and stuff. I actually had these charged to my account yesterday, my credit card, and then today I didn't see the charge on my account. I've seen people on the Pokemon subreddit, the investing one, saying that their orders are getting canceled. So I have no idea what's going on with these. It seems very strange what Pokemon's doing right now. Maybe they just don't have enough. Maybe they want some for release day. I have no clue. I'm still hoping I get my PC exclusive ones. Not getting those would be quite unfortunate. And then my Walmart regular ones, I ordered 50. Only one of the 5 orders of 10 has a tracking number attached to it now. The other 4, I've seen no updates to them. And I thought it was really weird that they updated 1 but not all 5. So I have zero clue what's going on, guys. But over the next week, I'm sure I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same situation, right? You've put in pre-orders and they're either getting canceled or you're very confused what's going on. So I'm sure over the next week we'll kind of get our answers and see if it's really as bad as a lot of people are saying it is out there for Prismatic. So that's all for now, guys. You know, focus, sure, keep your eye on Prismatic, Surging, 151, whatever, but don't worry too much about Sword and Shield boxes. I think a lot of these are going to go sideways for a few months at least. Maybe keep an eye on Evolving Skies and maybe Fusion Strike if you really want to. Outside of that, don't worry too much. And yeah, I mean, the hobby is going to get a bit boring, right? We're not going to see massive gains continue. It's just not going to happen at this point. And especially if reprints come, you know, a lot of people are actually going to lose money, I think, on some products, but it's also going to be a great opportunity to buy. So don't be too down on yourself, but just, you know, relax, take a step back, and refocus, regroup for the rest of the year. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Sorry this was a shorter one and not super useful if you're into the Sword and Shield booster box market updates, but I just don't think they're going to be too worth doing over the next couple months. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. I'll catch you in the next one.